All right. This is actually a normal, morning in terms of probably 6 out of 7 days. This is what a normal morning looks like. I already woke up, took the dogs out, drank water, made coffee. But then I come upstairs and we usually set this thing up. It's a diffuser, but we have these essential oils in it that is good for relaxing. It's the room smells really good. The very first thing before I even open up my laptop, I've been journaling, or I journal every day. Yeah, this is what it looks like. Daily affirmations. Today I'm grateful for. I'm looking forward to. I will be doing a full video on the art of journaling, but today is just more of a lifestyle vlog. But anyway, so I did this very first thing. Boom, done with that. Then I actually read, this is a book called The Daily Stoic. It's a super dope book. Basically, there's a writing based on every single day of the year. April 4th, April. So obviously we are here, we are on May 6th. So every day I read this. And they are basically journal entries, writings, notes, memories from a lot of the greatest philosophers, Greek. I'll be honest, I don't even know the extent of all of the authors that wrote in here, but every day there's some sort of motivational, inspirational note in there from someone very well known in the past, right? And then it breaks down how that message is relevant even today. And it's called The Daily Stoic. It's an awesome book. Obviously it takes 30 seconds to a minute to read every day, but it's a great way to start the day. So boom, journal, boom, that. And then I get to work. I do throw on this usually we either listen to Studio Ghibli music or lo-fi hip hop, but sometimes we'll get in our hippie state and we'll listen to manifest frequencies, manifestation, positivity, shit like that. And we just put it on in the background while we work. So then I'll work here. Then when I'm working, it's everything from responding to Patreon, comments, messages, planning uploads, thumbnails, titles, it's all YouTube stuff. But then other stuff, right? I have my own business that I just started, which is called the Reaction Channel Academy, which I'm also coaching, mentoring people to do reaction channels. So yeah, so it's a lot of that, working with them, planning out the work for the week. I do live Q&As, so it's planning out that. What am I gonna talk about? So, but yeah, that's what the morning will consist of for about 2 to 3 hours. And I usually eat, and then I hit the gym. And then after that, Michelle and I film. Today, however, I have a haircut at 11:30. So I'm gonna stop with my work in about 45 minutes. I'm gonna get ready, eat, and then, cause I'm gonna go to my haircut, and then straight from the haircut, I'm gonna go to the gym. So anyways, I do have a cool topic that I wanna talk about. I got a car mount for the camera, so I'm super pumped about that. Gonna be able to bring this along with me when I drive safely, and it pops off this tripod and then pops right onto that super easily. So with that being said, I have a dope topic that I'm gonna cover today, and yeah, I'm excited to talk more about it. I think it's gonna bring a lot of value to y'all. So, all right, let's get back to work. All right, been working for about an hour and a half. I just made my pre-workout. I mean, half of it's gone, but full banana on a piece of wheat. What type of bread is it?
Sourdough sliced.
It's sourdough, but we get it from the farmer's market, so it's supposed to be better for you. Anyways, peanut butter, crunchy, always. And then banana. And I'm gonna have this. I'm gonna take my multivitamins. Then I'm gonna start getting ready for the haircut and then gym time. This is my go-to. This gives me plenty of fuel for the gym when I know I'm gonna be lifting heavy. But I also will take some caffeine about 30 minutes before. So usually it's pre-workout, but yeah, all right. Another thing, just because I figured I'd share, and some comments did say they want to know more about supplements, things that I take. Every meal that I feel really old saying this, but every meal that I eat, when I'm done, I take fiber gummies. It tastes like candy, and it just helps me personally keep my system moving consistently. optimally. And then I also take a complete multivitamin. It's just a complete men's multivitamin. This is all natural. Like I always make sure I read the ingredients of everything. I'm like very big into ingredients nowadays. I look up everything and I just make sure it's not filled with a bunch of chemicals and things that are gonna fuck my body up. But I take the gummies once a day. I also took that other pack of gummies, but a lot of that, not gummies, pack of pills for multivitamins. It's called Total Human. That's more for just overall. I know a lot of fitness, joint, mental, that has like everything packed into one thing. So it's pretty cool. All right, this is the car mount that I'm gonna have to put together right now. By the way, yo, these shirts, someone asked me about this, DM me about this. These are cut sleeve, heavy, premium crop top shirts from Abercrombie actually. And I've turned these are kind of my go-to gym shirts now because it's loose, so it feels good here, but it's like wide, and also it lets the cannons kind of pop out. Yeah. So I definitely feel bigger than I really am when I wear these, so I'm gonna keep wearing them. All right, let's go. Okay. I'm just gonna cut the video because I should put the camera on this thing before I stick this on. So all right.
Like I thought that chaos was in fact
good
why I was so successful.
And bad news.
And I felt
actually not. Let me pause this podcast.
Straight for like 5 days.
So actually not really good news at all. So I just spent a bunch of time trying to work on the mount right here and get my camera set up, and it actually is going to take a little bit more time than I anticipated, but it's more about the location. So because my camera is actually on the bigger side, where I set that up is super important for my camera to even fit. And it has a mic on top, so that adds another layer of difficulty. So I started messing around with it, and I tried to put it on the window over there. That might be where it has to go, but it just, I ran out of time. My haircut is in 15 minutes and it's about a 15-minute drive. So, and I never like being late. I always try to be early. And so, yeah, so I had to go. I didn't get it set up. So yeah, it's actually just bad news. So I'm holding it on my tripod still, my little handheld tripod. And I know I got a bunch of comments saying, be careful, don't do that and drive. So I'm gonna not look at the camera that often, except when we're stopped or at a red light. Anyways, the topic that I wanted to talk about today, ironically, was about as soon as I hit play, you probably heard I was listening to a podcast. It was actually about Rob Dyrdek was on it. And for those that don't know, he is this isn't about him, but he is someone that I look up to a ton, and he's super into goal setting, manifestation, like a lot of good things, a lot of dope things. I highly recommend you check him out. He's a dude on Ridiculousness, Robin Big. He did a bunch of stuff. He's a little older, so depending on how old you are, you might not know who he is. But dude's a G. But the overall point that I'm wanting to make today on this drive real quick is around who you take in matters, who you listen to matters. I've briefly touched on this in one of my other videos where I talk about creating a life you love, but who we listen to and spend our time and energy in allowing them to be put into our brain is so critical, you guys. And a lot of people responded to that. Let me actually see if I can put this up like this so it's a little more stable and a little more safe. Yeah. I had a bunch of people message me about how hard it is because I talked about who you surround yourself with matters. We all know that, right? Like birds of a feather flock together. You know, show me your 5 best friends and I can tell you where you'll be in 5 years. Like, all that shit is real. But it goes beyond just that. And I had a bunch of people ask me like, yo, it's super hard. I don't have role models in my life. I don't have people that I can look up to, or, you know, what do I do when that's the case? Or what do I do when I'm already, quote unquote, in monk mode, which I have my own opinion on, to be honest. There's pros and cons to it. And like, what do I do when I'm just by myself, right? I'm alone most of the time. Who do you take? That's totally fine. We live in a digital world. I mean, obviously, I do think there's a lot of value in being social, right? Like, as a human being, that's just kind of, we thrive and you know, we're always chasing that. But either way, I use social media and podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, only as a betterment tool. Only as a betterment tool. Who I'm listening to, I make sure have a positive impact on me. And so if you're lacking people that you hang out with that inspire you, people that, you know, are in a better situation than you, I always say you should always strive to hang out with people who are further ahead than you, who are in better shape than you, who make more money than you, who are smarter than you, because that's gonna, not only are you gonna learn from them, but it's going to inspire you, and naturally it's gonna push you to elevate yourself. If you're hanging out with the same people you've been hanging out with since high school or college, and y'all are all in the same boat you guys were 5 years ago, and you're doing the same things every weekend, you know, that's cool. I'm not gonna say like, yo, don't have fun in your life, but you can't live that way and be expecting to grow. You can't be doing those things, hanging out with those people, and also be trying to elevate yourself at least efficiently and effectively. Sure, you can do it from time to time, but it's just going to be that much more challenging when you're trying to like work on yourself and do all these things solo, but you know your friends aren't on that same wavelength. It's like, fuck, what do you do, right? So I don't think you ever need to just cut people off. But I think, again, you need to be very, very smart and stingy and selfish about who you give your energy and time to, because that's so important. So with all that being said, you know, I've had a lot of people ask me about the whole Drake and Kendrick beef, and yes, I have listened to them because shit's entertaining. But aside from this, I don't listen to a ton of music anymore. Music used to be my life. But what I have found now is like, I just question, what value am I getting out of listening to this music? And I do think there's a lot of music that adds a lot of value. There's a lot of music that basically can inspire you, motivate you, you know, make you feel good. That's totally fine. I think we should always listen to that type of music. And I still do listen to music from time to time. But a lot of the times instead, I'm using social media and the time that I have to learn stuff, to inspire, even if it's like audiobooks, even if it's nonfiction. I'm not saying you have to be out there fucking listening to self-help books and David Goggins and even Rob Deere, like what I said. You don't have to be doing that, but just ask yourself, what benefits are you getting from the people you are listening to, from the music you are listening to? That's it. Just ask yourself that. And again, if it makes you feel good, and then that, you know, maybe you're just listening to fucking, you know, I used to listen to, I still do, like, let's say rap songs that literally mean, that have very little value, right? It's all about women and money and gold, whatever it might be, right? And I listen to that music too. I listen to songs like that all the time. If it makes you feel a certain way that you then can turn that feeling into something productive, like let's say maybe at the gym or something, go ahead. That is something positive. But if it's not making you feel, if it's not adding any value at all, then you need to cut it out. And so I always strive in my downtime, even in the showers, I'm always watching a video or listening to something that I know I'm going to be able to use. I'm an idiot. Oh God. I just started driving and I went to the gym. I started heading to the gym instead of the haircut. It's okay. I think I lost like, I don't know, 2 minutes. Not that big of a deal. Anyways, okay. I'm ranting, but I think it's so critical. And the few people that were like, yo, I don't know what to do. I'm surrounded by negative people. You know, the answer is listen to positive people. If you can't go out and find positive people to hang out with, listen to positive people. Take in positive people. Take in people you can learn from. We have that power at our fingertips today. So it's like there's no excuse. If you're not surrounded physically by positive, powerful, influential people, then you need to start putting in an effort to listen to them, watch them, learn from them, because we can. And social media has allowed us to do that. YouTube, Spotify, all these platforms. Man, I'm constantly learning from people who have been there, done that, who are years and years and years ahead of me. And I'm able, without even knowing them, to learn from them. You got to be careful because a lot of shit out there is fake and a lot of shit out there is trying to sell you something. But a lot of it, you just learn. You take what you can apply in life and you run with it. And so that's what this little rant was. I feel like it's so important and we don't talk about it enough, but we spend so much time on our phones and listening to shit. It's like a small little switch around who you're watching on YouTube, right? Who you're listening to. How are they positively impacting you in some way, shape, or form? Are they inspiring you, motivating you? Something, right? So, and it could be anything. Again, I'm not pushing, I don't want to be this person that is only pushing self-help shit. That's not what it's about. Literally, I watch comedians because they make me laugh, which brings value. They have a way of, looking at things lighthearted. That's value. People watch reaction channels, watch anime. There's so many things. Listen to books, nonfiction books, read books, Harry Potter. Like that's not the point, right? The point is, like I said, making sure it's positive in some way, shape, or form. Because I think we spend a lot of time that's not positive. All right, that's all. I am about to pull up at the barbershop. And for anyone in Austin, hit me up. The place is called A&L Cuts. And I've been going to this dude for over a year now. Super dope dude. Super cool story. And I'm about to, I'll film. I'm about to go in and get cut. And yeah, so y'all can see how it can get done. My guy. What is it? What up?
What's up, brother?
What's up, dude?
How you doing?
Good, man. It's been a minute.
I know, it's been a long time. You good?
Yeah, man.
You speak Korean.
안녕하세요. It has actually really good lighting even without that. But we can put that on. Yeah. And I might like time lapse this and throw on some music in the background. And then I kind of want to just let all of it grow a little bit and then decide what I want.
I go so hard just to fuck up my enemies. Don't need revenge when success is the remedy. Ain't for the top, I'ma do them like Kennedy. Mixing champagne with their Hennessy. They falling off, all these niggas is winning league.
Looks clean, yeah.
Give me limits, I
Yeah.
came out with simply.
After. Nice. I don't have to wear the hat. All right, bro.
Take care, brother.
Yeah, man. I'll be back next week.
Cool.
Yes, sir. Peace. All right, haircut done. I'm letting my hair grow out a little bit, so I'm just basically keeping the sides short. I have the hard part, but I'm gonna let this, I didn't have them hard line it because I'm gonna let this part grow out. And then I'll kind of let it all kind of like go out and get a little bit longer, probably a little bit curlier, and then decide what I want to do there. Now that I had the wedding, I kind of want to do something a little different, a little unique or crazy. Like I used to do my hair crazy back in the day, you know, dyeing it. I had it pink, green, bleached. I don't know if I want to do all the product and stuff like that because it is super damaging, but kind of, we'll see. I just want to do something a little bit different. All right, now I'm gonna go get I am not an advocate for energy drinks. Energy drinks are super bad, super unhealthy, and I don't want to tell you that you should be drinking them. However, I used to drink them way more often than I do now. I only have energy drinks maybe like once every, I don't know, I'd say probably 3 months. Once every 3 months. And it's usually because like super extreme circumstances. And right now is that kind of because I am out of pre-workout, and so I'm gonna get an energy drink. And then what sucks is I fucking forgot my headphones at home. And I know it's crazy, but I will not go to the gym without my headphones. So, all right, I'm gonna grab an energy drink. I gotta drive back home, get my headphones, then go to the gym. All right.
You with who, sir?
Huh?
You with who?
I'm with no one.
You just because we're coming in?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Why?
Because you taking the picture of washing us said,
Oh, no. It's for, I just do a vlog for my YouTube channel.
oh, okay.
Sorry, I hope I didn't alarm you. I wasn't trying to scare. I'm just recording myself getting an energy drink. It's just.
And that's why I saw you and I said, who's here with? Because both people come and take pictures of their products or anything.
Yeah. Oh,
I saw you
no.
were there doing with somebody else, and then you come over here and say, okay.
I'm a nobody. Okay.
This one right
Oh, this
here.
one? Okay.
Somebody. You're somebody, but nobody with that.
Yeah. We're all somebody, I guess.
Yes, you have to be somebody.
Yeah.
If you're doing a block, you're somebody. Because
I'm-
I bet you they follow you.
I'm trying.
Good for you. Good luck.
Thank you. Have a good day. Bye. Alright. That was actually pretty funny because she was asking, like, who do I work for? Because I was, filming their products. And yeah. And I was like, oh, I don't work for nobody. I'm just little old me on YouTube. She thought that maybe I worked for one of those product companies. I should have been like, yeah, and I want all of these for free. No, they were nice. And I ended up getting, oh, by the way, I'll just show you this Rain. I don't fucking know there's hella companies that do, pre-workouts and energy drinks and shit. So, but I know this one is, it has electrolytes, BCAAs. I'm not saying it's supposed to be geared towards a pre-workout, but it's more geared towards a pre-workout, in my opinion, than, Red Bull or Monster or anything like that. So. Man, these things taste like absolute crack cocaine. They're so good. White gummy bear, 300 milligrams of caffeine, increased concentration, reduced fatigue, B vitamins, B3, B6, B12, branched chain amino acids, electrolytes. Let's go. You drink one of these a day, basically, and they're saying you're going to be healthy. All right, real quick. Let's jam. I just want to talk real quick about starting the week off on a positive note, in a good direction, good mindset, good mentality, starting the week off right. I think it's super important. Most of us work a 9 to 5. Most of us work Monday through Friday. Ironically, I don't. I work every day. 7 days a week, I'm working. But it still feels Monday. It's weird. I was talking about this with Michelle. I think it really comes down to just society. Society's created, the work week. We have school for 18 years of our lives, basically, trained us Monday through Friday is school, and then you have the weekends. And then the work, most, corporate America, the rat race, if you will, whatever you want to call it, it's Monday through Friday. So there's this weird psychological feeling about Monday and about Sunday too. Yesterday, Michelle and I, we were like, man, Sunday just feels different. I even made a post on my Instagram about it. And what's weird is like, it does, even though Michelle and I, our Sundays, our Mondays, our Tuesdays, our Wednesdays are all the same. And we're blessed for that. Like, I love it. I love like creating our own schedule, being content creators. That's like the biggest perk out of everything. I mean, I would argue it's actually like being able to positively impact people, like having a platform that people actually want to hear your voice and listen to you. That's number one. But number two is the freedom that comes with it. It's a weird type of freedom. This is a whole other topic. I don't want to go on a tangent, but it's a weird type of freedom because it's not pure freedom because we work every day. But it's freedom in the sense that we create when we work, how much we work. We create all that. We have that freedom. It's just, so anyways, starting the week off right is important. And you can look at it micro or macro. From a micro level, you can look at it as like, the night before, Sunday night, how do you prepare? What are the small micro things you do to set your week off right? Journal, hit the gym, lay out your outfit in the morning to hit the gym, clean your house. And then Monday rolls around, you make your bed. Like, you can do and create these habits that'll help you start the week off right. I can't sit here and guarantee that it's going to lead to X, Y, and Z, but what I can tell you is from a mindset perspective, which arguably is the most important thing, you feel better. Starting the week off right it feels so good. You're like, all right. I literally woke up, hugged Michelle, kissed her, and said, are you ready to have a great Monday? Are you ready to have an amazing week? It might be, I don't know if it is going to be an amazing week. But heading into it, that's the mentality that you have to have. We're welcoming it. We're like envisioning it. And then because of that, we wake up in a good mood, played the music, made the coffee, wrote in our journal, took care of work. Now I'm going to take care, I got my hair cut. I'm going to take care of the gym. Then we're going to film. We're now in motion to execute on that statement, right? So a lot of us, manifestation is real. I'm a big believer in it, but it's about like you set the intention for where you want to be, what you want to accomplish. Then you have to believe it to be true, feel it as if it has already happened, and then you actually execute on it and you move forward and move throughout the day doing those things on a big scale and on a large scale. And this topic is on a small scale, obviously, but that's all. I just want you all to know, starting Monday off right, starting your week off right, I think is very important. But starting every day off right is important. Start tomorrow. Like if you're watching this and you had a shitty day, now you can do your best to impact the next day to not be shitty. So wake up tomorrow, or even before that, tonight as you're about to go to bed, already start planning in your head how you're going to have a good day tomorrow. The things you're going to accomplish. The tasks that you've been putting off for so long. Like, fuck it, I'm going to wake up a little bit early tomorrow. You're going to be tired. Set the alarm an hour early maybe. It's gonna go off. You're gonna hate it. You're gonna want to hit snooze. You're gonna be like, you know, fuck that. Why am I waking up early? But just get up. Put your 2 feet down. Throw some water on your face and execute those things that you've been pushing off for so long. Start your day off with that. Tackling a goal. And then you're just gonna be like, all right, I did it. This feels great. And that's how you start off. And you do that every day. And then, you know, you plan for the day. I'm gonna have a great day. I'm gonna have a great workout. I'm gonna have a great conversation. I'm gonna have a great meeting at work. I'm gonna have all these things, and then you just move, and then you just go. All right, that is it. I love these rants. This is why I need to set this goddamn car mount up, because I'm telling you, when I'm in the car, and I know some of y'all like this too. When you're in the car, man, ideas, concepts just be flowing. And I love the fact that, like, I started this channel because I can actually document these, even for myself, to go back and listen to these things. If I'm in a funk, if I'm having negative thoughts or anything, like, it's like, go watch that video that you put up. You said these things. How can you then not execute on these things? So I got to back it up. And I love that it holds myself accountable, and it hopefully inspires. And, you know I get messages and comments where you guys are like, watching this shit, listening to this shit really inspires me and motivates me. And, you know, you've motivated me to do X, Y, and Z. I'm like, damn, that's all that. It's the best feeling in the world. I swear to God. So let's get it, y'all. All of you guys that are watching that, you're like, all right, I'm fucking doing it. I'm gonna start making changes. I'm gonna be the best version of myself. Let's go. Start with setting the day with good intentions, planning it the night before, and then executing on it. Start the week off right. Start next Monday off right. Start tomorrow, start every day off right. Let's go. It's in our control. It really is, to at least strive for it, you know? All right, I just got home. I'm gonna run in, grab my headphones.
Dream that's so big that it overwhelms all of your fears and causes you to never give up. Everybody on the way to where you're trying to get to, you have a decision, and one day you can go forward or you turn back. The problem is the average person turns back from their dream.
You have the vision. You believe in the vision. You are sure, positive, that if other people could see your vision, they would be amazed.
Your goals and dreams have to be bigger than your problems. If you're going through hell, keep going. I mean, why would you stop there? You know, I was in hell, so why stop now? If you're going through hell, you should keep going. Where you get to the next level of your life is keep going. Keep going, keep running. Even when you don't even know, if it turns into chaos. You cannot be great if you cannot operate in chaos. You have to want something so big that it wakes you up in the middle of the night. You have to want something so big that you think about it all the time. That it drives you to wake up when you don't want to. It keeps you up at night when you long been sleeping. It makes you show up, do things you wouldn't normally do. It requires extra.
How many times in your life have you gone through something you thought you wasn't gonna make it? What you have to do is to be steady in the storm. If you're steady, you are outlasted. If you're steady, you are outlived. If you're not steady, it's only because you don't have the faith to believe that there's something on the other side of it.
So easy to put things off. So easy to say, you're gonna do it tomorrow. Well, I want you to reprogram your brain and tell yourself that tomorrow is not a viable option. Tomorrow doesn't work. You do it today. You get it done today. That's what you do.
Always go to something bigger than yourself. My problem is so many times you've thrown big ideas at small people.
You know, having faith, you know, that you're doing what you're supposed to be doing is one thing, but you got to believe that this is your destiny. This is what you're supposed to be doing in life, you know, if you really want it. And I think as a human, sometimes you feel like you always got to wait for the right time, what makes sense to you to actually start executing, to actually stop making excuses, to doing the things that you always really wanted to do. You know, and I'm guilty of that. And I'm starting to find myself now being like, nah, there is no right time to do anything. You just got to start doing.
Bro, there's no right time to do anything. You just have to start doing. Like, gosh, that is so powerful. That's like, so many of us just wait. We wait until, you know, we have the right camera set up to start our YouTube channel. We wait until, you know, we get back from vacation to start working out. Me too. Like, me too. I remember, man, I was in Korea for a month, just last month, and I was barely working out. I worked out like 2 or 3 times, and I was like, oh, it's fine. I'll wait until I get back, and I'll work out. And, you know, there's a lot of thoughts on this, like, right, I'm on vacation. I get it. I should be enjoying myself. But from a discipline standpoint, why couldn't I work out? I get back here and now I'm working out every day. Like, we're always waiting for the perfect time to do shit. We're all waiting until we get that job before we invest in something. We're waiting until we get in shape before we go and approach the girl. We're waiting for whatever, man. We're creating, we really do, as humans, all of us, we tell ourselves these things because it allows us to feel okay why we haven't started pushing ourselves or making ourselves feel uncomfortable. There's so much to be said about that. Man. And I'm out here, you know, I started my business called the Reaction Channel Academy. And ultimately I'm trying to inspire people to create content. You know, obviously that's specific around reactions. That's what I do. That's what I do for a living. And I really think there are thousands and thousands of people out there who could be doing it for a living if they started and then just kept at it for several years, by the way. This isn't like a 1-year thing. In 6 months, you're not going to be making enough to quit your job. Maybe, but probably not. A year, probably not. Maybe, again, some of y'all are so talented, you don't even know it. So funny, you don't even know it, that maybe in a month time, 6 months time, you literally could be making thousands and thousands of dollars a month watching something, reacting to something you're passionate about. But I'm pushing people, and I just want people to start. People are always waiting for the right time. Actually, shout out, in the last video, someone commented, I didn't memorize the username, but they were like, yo bro, I've been watching your vlogs, and I've been thinking about doing something similar. Like, he said something along the lines of, like, I've been thinking about either starting a vlog channel myself or continuing or picking back up, because maybe he had started in the past and he quit. And he's like, you're giving me inspiration or motivation to do it again, you know? But it felt like you're still waiting. You're still like, I don't know if I should yet, or, you know, maybe you're not where you want to be. You don't got the camera. You don't, whatever it is, this is your calling. This is your moment. This is, what is it? Like, this is your, damn, this car is riding my ass. Get off. This is your sign. This is it. You're now watching another vlog of mine, and look what we're talking about. I literally played a clip from Michael B. Jordan. So anyone watching this, if you're hesitating of starting anything, doesn't matter what it is, the business, the YouTube channel, man, the fitness routine, you want to start running, but you're waiting until, well, the diet, whatever, bro. Oh, just start, man. This shit actually really fires me up. Because the only thing that's gonna happen after you start is you're either gonna realize you don't want to do it, which is totally fine. At least you did it to experience it, to know that it's not for you, right? Or you're going to actually make progress. You either win or learn. That's the thing. It's not win or lose. What's the worst that can happen? Nothing. You tried, which is more than most people will ever do. Most people won't try. So stop waiting for the right time. Let's get after it. I just got to the gym. This fucking rain is kicking in. I feel like I'm going to run through a brick wall right now. I'm about to go in there and start motivating people. Start yelling at people on the treadmill to push themselves hard. I'm just playing, but all right, let's get it. Yo, just absolutely crushed these goddamn weights. I was throwing around 500 pounds like it was nothing. Squatting 3 plates on each side, 5 sets of 50. Oh, I feel amazing. All right, now I feel like I've ranted enough on this one vlog. I don't want to, my brain is kind of ADD in the sense that even while I was working out, I was thinking about all these things I wanted to talk about. I don't want to overstimulate and throw so many concepts into one video, so I'm gonna kind of space it out. But what a great fucking start to the day, to the week. Monday's already accomplished. Like, I already feel like I've done so much, and it's only 1:50. Oh, it feels great, y'all. So I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna try to get this this mount somehow fixated on my car, because I love doing this. And honestly, there's a world in which I was thinking while I was in the gym, like, why don't if I get this thing set up, I could literally film every day and upload every day on my way to the gym. Holds myself accountable. My thoughts are fucking just flowing. Obviously vlogging and you know, doing more stuff, but it all ties into what my goal is for this channel, and it makes sense. So I'm gonna go do that. I'm gonna eat, take in some protein, and then Michelle and I got to film, and I'm gonna get this video up tonight. And that's really it. And then, you know, after accomplishing all of that, I should have about an hour to play some video games, which is just the cherry on top, right? Like, man, what a fucking beautiful day. Chef's kiss. I'm trying to think what else I can squeeze in to make it any better, but there's not much. Very accomplished. All right, I'm gonna get out of here. Appreciate you guys listening. Excited for this journey. Excited for this channel. Man, I'm just in alignment right now. Feels amazing. I also kind of feel like I'm high from that energy drink. I was fucking zoning out. I was like sitting on the seated leg extension machine, and I was just like out of it, and I could already tell that I'm still out of it. So I'm gonna shut up now. I appreciate y'all. Stay up. Let's get after it. Hit me up. Comment down below if you have anything you want to share with me. I read every single comment. Or DM me on Instagram, Discord, Patreon, wherever you're at.
I'm not sure I understand.
Yeah, me neither. Hit me up. Let's go. We got this. I'm here for y'all. I wanna help and mentor as much as I can, and inspire and lead by example, and also learn and grow. I'm not perfect. And I do want to document and share all of my flaws. I will be very transparent with everything. So ask me questions. I'm an open book. All right, I'll catch you guys later. Peace.